guru is a kind of signpost pointing the way for a student. There are a few layers to that relationship. I think it can be a more simple, straightforward relationship where the guru points the direction, and someone still travels the path, makes the journey themselves. But at least they're being guided by someone who's made the journey already, right? Rather than just a map that might give you direction but can't comment on any of the subtleties involved in the journey. The spiritual teachers made that journey. But on a more subtle level, that relationship involves a kind of connection where the presence of a teacher can open your heart, can create faith and trust in the universe, can open you to basically allow your own spiritual self to begin to be alive in you and begin to guide you. It's certainly easier when you're in the presence of a master who embodies the teaching themselves, right? Not just can speak about them, but live those teachings. It inspires one to see that the teachings in presence, in action, manifest. And that presence also inspires the trust that it's possible to take this path, to take these steps, and to find this truth in oneself. You could say that a devotee of a spiritual master surrenders themselves into the hands of that master. And it's the grace and guidance of that master that touches them in a deep way and works with them. And you could also easily say that it's the master, the presence of that master that helps that same consciousness in them to actually be guiding them. That it doesn't come from outside. But whether you see it one way or the other, you can experience this presence as a reality. And in a way, that presence is no different. This consciousness that's within us is also outside of us. We're immersed in this world of that consciousness. So the role of the teacher becomes one of being role model, guide, interpreter, as you will, and something that ultimately awakens the presence of the guru within. The beauty of the teacher being an internal presence rather than simply an external presence, a consciousness, or even an example of the teachings, is that when the physical presence of the teacher isn't there, that consciousness is still there, that internal connection is there, and those teachings are still alive. So I appreciate that about a master. Their physical presence does not limit their ability to teach, to give guidance. In fact, my teacher used to say that when he's no longer in the physical body, that he'd be more available, more present, and be able to guide us more powerfully. And I think many of us, his disciples, feel that.